You're listening to the Arcane Focus Network. Hello, Star Raiders, Tom here. We've got a special episode for you today, a one-shot run by Daniel, featuring myself and Balti as players. Now, I'm sure you've heard of me, but you may have also heard of Balti. He's played before on the Arcane Source, and he's also going to be featuring in our new Pathfinder 2e show of Moons and Men, which will be releasing hopefully early 2023. Be sure to follow us on our socials at Arcane Focus Network or at Arcane Focus Network Pod on Twitter to make sure that you get the latest updates with our shows, because we also have a new What's My Role, which is our 5e podcast coming out next year too. This is a fun one set on Absalom Station around the time of Festicon, which is like the equivalent of Christmas. I'll say that the Christmas link is, well, tenuous at best. So I guess this could be considered our version of Die Hard? Hey, you heard it here first. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy and also have a wonderful holiday season in 2022.
Hi everybody, DM Daniel here, or GM Daniel should I say, because I'm running Starfinder. We don't have DMs in Starfinder, right? I'll be running us through a Starfinder adventure. Thought it would be fun to run something today. I've got Balti and Tom here.
Yeah.
We're going to do a 2-player adventure.
Nice.
Who'd have thought? Guys, did you think we'd do something like that?
I mean, honestly, yes, but yeah. I'm excited.
Never in a million years.
Yeah, I mean, we discussed it first.
Well,
Balti, you weren't really a part of it, but
yeah. I've run singles and doubles before.
single Starfinder is actually a lot of fun when Tom runs it for me specifically. If you ever get a chance to, check it out.
We should do one of those.
Tom, would you like to introduce your character, your class, bit of a description of what they look like? What's going on here?
Absolutely. I am playing a Brachem, which is not one of your normal races. They're essentially Stretch Armstrong race, or like Mr. Fantastic sort of thing. They're invertebrates, and they are essentially really good mechanics and engineers. Like that's their whole deal. So the one I'm playing is called Beamer, and I'm actually playing a Vanguard today. I've been interested in playing a class like this. I don't really get to play Starfinder that much. B, whenever I do, I'm often playing, like a ranged character or something like that. So just the idea of the Vanguard and, just manipulating energy and that sort of thing has always just been interesting to me. So pretty excited to get into it and punch some dudes.
Real sci-fi sort of stuff. I like to think of whenever you punch something, there's like a pink energy glow around it, like something out of a 90s X-Men comic. You can color it your own way, but I'm coloring it that way in my mind, all right?
No, I think that's exactly what it is, because, you manipulate the energy of the world and then just force it, into a weapon to deal a particular type of damage.
Cool. So a bit like a Solarian or something, but a bit different.
I guess so. One of the cool things is I've got a pool of points. They're called entropic points, and I've got 4 of those. And I can use those for different things. So my normal attack doesn't consume them. But what I can do is I can use one as a reaction to halve some damage. I could use one to... I think that's all I can do. Use one to... Well, it's, you spend it and, to make... So I think there's some abilities that can get more powerful by spending these points. Yeah.
Very good. So Beamer, the Brachem Vanguard.
Yes.
Aren't Brachem from Aslanti space or something? So
yeah, I believe so.
Cool. And Balti, what are you planning on playing today?
Okay, so I'm playing a Yosoki operative. He's named Frankie Boyles. He's he's so against the discrimination towards the Yosokis as being vermin, rat people, that he's just so against other vermin, real vermin. He leans right into that, and he's a real sort of upbeat, sort of overbearing kind of personality when it comes to his abilities and he's a good fun character, I reckon.
Likes to really talk himself off. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, it's basically the focus of his life.
So he's got like short rat syndrome or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, good thing you bring up vermin, because today I thought we'd play a little adventure on Absalom Station, where you'll be like maintenance guys or like exterminators in space. So like Absalom Station, it's this massive space station. I'm sure there's plenty of vermin in the walls, okay? There's like
Definitely.
There's something new I found out last night. Like there's things called ghost levels beyond level 200 in the spike, which they've never been explored. And there's like horrible creatures and stuff down there. So I guess the idea is that from time to time, as much as there's like little creatures sucking on power pipes or power cables and vents and stuff like that, stealing energy. Yeah, Minox. Or like the little squibby things from the Fifth Element that are getting like blasted out of the spaceship in the
space barnacles.
Space barnacles. There you go. Those kind of things. So that's sort of your job on Absalom Station at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's not the best job, but you get to take out vermin, which is good for Frankie Boyles, I guess. But I mean, let's just take it back a sec. Let's take it back here.
Oh.
Start from the start. Everyone, shut up. Shut up. Shh.
Wasn't that the start?
Shh. We open on a starfield, and the camera slowly pans across, taking in more and more stars, and then we see a little beacon floating out in space, and the camera zooms in, until finally it's like an asteroid, little space rock, with a sign on it that sticks out and says, "Welcome to Absalom Station," with a little like red light blinking on it. Blip, blip, blip. And like a little like non-denominational festive hat is like hanging on the corner of one of the signs. You see like a space truck zoom past, vroom, and the camera quickly pans and follows it down, and then it sort of disappears into the distance, but we can see Absalom Station like floating in space, shining like a star. And we zoom into Absalom Station and we get closer and closer. We see the light glinting off the dome, and the dome looks a little bit different this time of year. And as we zoom in, we can see it almost looks like a snow globe. We look on in all the parks, and the buildings that are in the dome are covered in this sheet of snow.
Like once a day, they engage the engines and just shake it up?
They spin the station quickly. It gets a flurry going. And we zoom in, we go through the glass of the dome, whoop, we zoom in, there's like Christmas markets down in the parks, there's kids having snowball fights, people sitting there drinking like, I don't know, hot chocolates and mulled wine and that kind of stuff. Kids are doing snow angels. It's a real festive time. There's like some real nice, festive, cheery music going on, and it's really strange. Like, you wouldn't expect that the dome could have snow, but the higher ups in Absalom Station have decided that to make things a little more festive, to give it a bit more of a real planet vibe, they've like run the ACs on high for a few days, developed some snow. They've got the heat sinks running at full bore to try and make a winter festive atmosphere for the people in the upper echelons, the upper reaches of Absalom Station. So all like the middle class and higher ups, uppity people are getting to enjoy a nice festive Festicon vibe,
Festicon.
which is what they call it in Absalom Station this time of year. But then the camera pans down, comes back out of the station, and starts scrolling down the spike until we get to a point. We see the numbers going past until we get to a point where it says 47, level 47, which seems a bit longer than the other levels preceding it and the ones going below. At least half or 3 times the normal height of any of the other levels. And 47 acts as a bit of a hub level for the people on the spike. And we go through the wall and we see cables and pipes and tunnels. We go past a little grey alien, like working at a radar station or something, that kind of looks at the camera as it goes past, and then it keeps panning. And we come into the main area of level 47. Now, level 47, again, it's got like some 3-4 story, what you would call high rises in this kind of environment. It's about a K across, like 40-50 meters tall. And we zoom into another, almost like a market, but the lights are a bit brighter. People are walking around in shorts, and it seems like while the upper levels are experiencing a winter of sorts, like the northern hemisphere of Absalom Station, the spike where all the engineering equipment and the climate control stuff is kept is because everything's running on high. It's really increased the temperature and the humidity down in the spike.
Northern
which
and
is
southern hemispheres, right?
Yeah, experiencing a kind of summer, if you will. And temperatures have been spiking up from like 35. There was one day where it was like 40 degrees. It's been sweltering. But the higher ups, the upper management of Absalom Station have assured the people that it's only for a week. And you'd think they could just vent it out to space, right? But it's a self-contained station that they want to try and recycle as much as they possibly can. The camera keeps going. Goes down through the floor, goes down another 5, maybe 10 floors into a little apartment building. Goes down through the hallways and into the room of Beamer, who's sitting in his apartment getting ready for the day. What's Beamer doing at the moment, Tom?
Gee, I thought your intro was still going. You put me on the spot here.
No, we've got to get going. This is a one-shot.
Beamer is sitting there all dressed, just doesn't have his shoes on, and is eating some breakfast. It's like it initially appears to be some kind of cereal, but it's not. It's like some weird jelly stuff that Brackhams eat. It's like kind
Cool.
of red colored, and he's just like slurping away at that.
Yeah, real good. So he's getting ready for the day.
Yep. Got all this stuff, like, his toolbox is ready next to the door. He's just going to finish this, chuck his shoes on and go.
Very good. We cut to Frankie Boyles, who is in the apartment across the hallway. One of the perks of working for the mean department, which is the maintenance and exterminations of Absalom Network department.
They really shoehorned that one in, didn't they?
Hey, I had to do something. You get free accommodation in the spike, which isn't really a perk, because down here in the spike, it's pretty grim.
Hey, free
It's
is
very
free.
hot as well. What's Frankie Boyles doing in his apartment?
Frankie's doing his like pre-work working out. He's on like a giant rat wheel, and he's like just running as fast as he can. And he's like, "Gotta get ready for them vermin! Gotta get ready for them vermin!"
It's like a space one. It's got like neon edges. There's no like spokes in between anything. It's like a grav wheel or something.
He's got like a big green pellet in his hand. He's like munching away on.
And there's like
tube
a
coming through.
Yeah, the tube, the water bottle and the tube sticking in the side. Gotta keep hydrated.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are getting ready, getting your breakfast, and you know that it's time to head to work. So you head out of your apartments, catch up in the hallway, maybe, I don't know, hug and kiss or something. I don't know what Brackhams do with Yosoki. Kiss on the cheek or
I said
something.
don't do that anymore.
I'm sorry. It's weird. We just do it on our planet. It's pretty normal. Wrap my arms around 2 or 3 times. But you just say stop and I'll
greeting.
stop. You want me to stop hugging you?
Please.
Okay.
Arms unravel. Zoop, 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 zoop.
All right. Oh, it's a hot one today.
Yeah. I think we get a bit of love from that Festicon that's going on up top, but no, just leave us sweltering down here.
Yeah, I'd really love to see that snow. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Just a bit of relief from this heat would be enough, to be honest.
So you head out of the apartments into the street over to the elevators. You look on there's like a billboard with the weatherman on it being like, well, today's gonna be a hot one, and in the spike we're looking at a high of 39.6 degrees today.
Oh.
Puts on a sweatband.
Yeah.
Head over to the elevator, go up to level 47. It's a quick ride, but it's crammed with like 16 other people. It's a very intimate elevator at this point.
Yeah, I kind of squeezed to make myself skinnier and taller to make some more room for everybody.
And Frankie's like squished in amongst people's legs.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm standing here. Move out of the way.
You got a vest
Yeah.
butt in your face.
Who said that? Frankie, was that you?
Sweaty vest.
Hey, get out of there! Hey! Ooh, those whiskers tickle.
No, I ain't doing that deliberately. Move.
Oh, sorry. You head up to level 47, make your way through the alleyways and the some of the wider streets on your way to the main department. You get in, it's that the main it's in a government building down on the spike here, but it's on level 4. Get in the elevator, head upstairs, and you head in. As you walk in, you see Corgus Bloodshot. He's a good guy, he's a family man, he's a Vesk, and this is his last shift before he goes on retirement. No, he's gonna take some leave and hopefully get a pass to take his kids up to the dome to see some snow. Oh yeah, hey guys, how you going?
Hey, Corgus. Y'all getting ready to take the kids up to the snow?
Yeah. It's gonna be great. Got me and the misso. We've got a hotel up in the dome. We'll be able to look out over all the parks and stuff, and maybe we'll take the kids ice skating. Who knows? Hey, it'll be great. It'll be great.
Oh, yeah, nice. Imagine that'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your gear down here, though, because, man, they'll charge you an arm and a leg once you get there.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I'm going on leave from today, so we'll see what happens. I'll be hitting up the Festicon festival down here on the Spike before we leave. That's happening tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You gonna go?
Yeah.
They're gonna have food trucks. There's gonna be some rides and stuff. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait to try the Vescarium tacos. I've heard they're excellent.
Oh, mate, you don't even know. Make sure you get it with the really hot sauce. That stuff will take your head off.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's okay, because I'll just grow a new one.
No! He slapped you on the back. Leaves a big, meaty Vesk handprint in your shoulder.
It's okay. That'll fix up soon enough.
He's like, oh. Sorry. I forget you don't have any bones.
That's all right.
Never mind. Look, we're running late. We got vermin to take care of. We'll see you around, all right, Corgus?
Yeah. No, I just finished my shift. I'll see you next time. I might see you tomorrow, and if not, I'll see you in a week. Hey, see what happens.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah, sure.
Bye, guys. And he's got his pack over his shoulder, wearing some sweatpants. He looks like he's already relaxing.
Yeah, he's clocked off.
Yeah. Walks out. And you head in. You head down to the office. You go past
The chief's office.
Gerald Legrandhammer. He's the dwarven accounts guy. He liaises with different parties and makes sure everyone gets paid, all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Gerald.
Hey, how you going, fellas? How you going?
Oh, yeah, good. Just went past Corgus. So lucky guy. Getting all that paid leave, huh?
He applied for that leave a long time ago. He's a good guy.
We were supposed to get some back pay a little while ago.
Oh, really?
Right, Frankie?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen them VPN numbers. VPM?
Vermin per
minute? Yeah. You got a real high VPM. Got a real high VPM, but
yeah.
I look into the back pay for y'all. It's maybe we could get you some gumbo. Are you gonna stop by me and the missus' house to celebrate the Festicon?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's tonight, right?
Oh no. It's Festicon's not for 3 more days.
Oh.
3 days. Wait,
That's
we got
then.
that. We got the
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, again.
Yeah. Oh.
Every year with you guys, you never come to eat some gumbo or some crawdads, huh?
It's a busy time of year. You know this.
Yeah.
We get them in every year, especially it costs us arm and a leg.
It's a religious
You should tell us
thing.
earlier.
No, Festicon is a non-denominational.
Do you know how much
Frankie.
family I have? I got 114 siblings.
Oh yeah. Well, I did not want to presume, but you're so prolific.
Some of them have their own
prolific
kids.
in your
It's
families.
It's crazy, man.
Just
It's
wrapping presents all night.
Yeah.
Next 3 days, just presents.
We definitely all get
Okay,
presents.
I won't push anymore. You go. Maybe you go in and see Raylene. She got some special things for y'all.
All right. Well,
Nice.
see you, Gerald.
Catch you around.
I'll look into that back pay for you. Huh?
Okay, you should look into your accent as well, Gerald.
Yeah, I know. It's all
Seems
over
to be
the place.
fluctuating.
Yeah. I'm going for something Cajun. It's somewhere between South of America and French, right?
Yeah.
All over the place.
I went Baltic a little bit, and
Baltic.
it did.
Anyway,
Alright.
you head in
good.
through the office. You go like through a hallway, and you head down to Raylene Legrandhammer, who's married to Gerald. She's known as Eradication Ray.
Oh, wow.
That's how she got the job as the maintenance and exterminations specialist. She started at the bottom, and now she's at the top, guys.
What's her VPM?
Her VPM was legendary. It was above 5.
Wow.
No one's ever been able to match
Way.
it. Yeah.
That's really good.
She was very efficient. That typical dwarven efficiency. Some people think she might have had some like magical help, but she doesn't seem to have any kind of magical powers. No one quite understands how she did it, but maybe she was cooking the books. She was married to the
Yeah.
accounts guy after
She's
all.
married to the numbers guy. She knows what she's doing.
You walk up and it says on the little nameplate, Raylene Legrandhammer. Knock on the door. Come in.
Raylene, the grandest of the Grandhammers. How you going?
Well,
I do
Frankie
declare.
Boyles, if I do say so myself. Grandest of the grand. You are so kind. Anyway, boys, take a seat. Take a seat, please.
We sit.
Now, as you know, it's the Festicon festival tomorrow. It starts, and Greta Greengrass has contacted me directly. Greta Greengrass is the level head of level 47. It's like it's almost like a mayoral position,
Right.
and she's running again to be re-elected for the position.
Oh,
She's reached out to me. She's
I
going to be
voted for
giving
her.
this.
Go with Greta, right?
Oh, the grass is always greener with Greta.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That was a slogan.
Go, Greta, go.
She'll be giving a speech tomorrow night, and we just want to make sure everything's ready. So I need you guys to do some good work today and make sure there's no vermin getting around. There's no mishaps. I need you to do a really good job today. And you can see through the window at her back, like they're setting up a stage down in like almost the city square. They're setting up stalls, they're setting up some rides and stuff like that, and they're setting up a stage almost directly down in front of the building here.
Frankie like scuttle like he like runs across her desk and like jumps up onto the window. And he's,
Oh, I
like,
do
looking at it.
declare! Look out
Oh.
for my desk there, Frankie.
Oh man, they're going full on this year. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, sorry, Raylene. And then he like jumps back down.
Well, I do understand you're excited, but once again, I need to make it clear that you boys do an excellent job exterminating anything that's in and around the floors and the walls of level 47. Okay?
Of course. You got the right guys on it.
If you get your VPM up this time, I'll make sure there's a little sweetener in there for you boys.
Oh, little Festicon bonus?
Little Festicon bonus.
Oh.
I've already had it.
yeah.
I've already had it authorized by Greta Greengrass herself,
Go get him, Greta.
Right from the top.
right from the top. So, you boys gonna get ready. You gonna get armed up with whatever you need, and I'll see you later on today. Okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Thanks, Raylene.
you can count on us. We got it, Raylene.
You can hear the festive tunes being blared out of the speakers down on the street coming up through the windows. So yeah, you guys head out of Raylene's office, out into the change rooms, and you can, as you walk in, there's a rather tall, lanky, black-haired looking individual sitting on one of the benches with a towel on. You know that it's Ferris Longarms Baylor.
That's a bit of a
He's
derogatory
in his
nickname.
damn towel again.
Hey, Ferris, you know you're not supposed to walk around in a towel.
Hey, I just had a shower. I'm just drying off, guys. I like to air dry.
Ferris.
You know you're the only person that uses this shower here.
And like,
It's disgusting.
hey,
We
I
keep
don't,
buckets and stuff in there.
I don't want to have to pay for using the water at home. I'll just shower here. It's cheaper.
Don't you live in the mean accommodation? It's like all paid utilities.
Wait, you guys got paid utilities?
No, I think he's on a different contract.
Oh.
Hey, anyway, you shouldn't shower here, okay? We don't want another incident with HR again, okay?
Oh, hey,
Because that wasn't
my
nice
fault.
last time.
That wasn't my fault. The towel got caught on a hook. I'm
Well-
a tall guy.
There's not that many hooks around, Ferris. Come on.
That was cleared up. HR found out I wasn't guilty of anything. So, chill out, Beamer.
Yeah, well.
Yo, look, whatever. We got special mission from the top. We gotta get a move on, okay? We got no time to stand around here telling you what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. We're basically working for the man here, so look, good to see you, but we're gonna have to move on, Ferris.
Hey, yeah, I know about the man. Don't get me started on the man.
Sure you do, Ferris.
And he stands up.
Bye,
and
Ferris.
the towel falls off.
Oh, God. Ferris.
Ah, God. See?
They're running the ACs upstairs. They're making it hot ass down here. You expect me not to have a shower? This is ridiculous. Oh, and he reaches down to try and grab a towel.
Ferris, HR is going to be hearing about this. Yeah.
No, I didn't. And he just grabs a towel and slinks off. Fucking ACs, HR. It's bullshit.
God, hate that guy.
Yeah. I can't believe he has to be on 13 strikes now.
It seems like the strikes, it's like they don't matter. Okay, why have the strike system if they're not going to use them?
It's almost like
he's
a weekly occurrence.
He's got a 0.9 VPM as well. I mean,
he's as you walked in through the office, there's marks of VPM per day, and Frankie Boyles tends to be at the top, but it's you and Corgus that are competing, and then Beamer is getting pretty good, slightly above average numbers, but yeah, Ferris is just 0.9. It's lucky he's got a government job, otherwise he would have been fired years ago.
It's like the Top Gear board, but his is off because there's no more room, so they're just
yeah. They're he's not even better than people that used to work here. They don't work here anymore. They moved on.
Barry retired 5 years ago. He's still there.
Yeah. He was working an office job his last year, and he still had better VPM. Just swatting from his chair.
Yeah.
Mind you, he had a killer swing.
Yeah, real quick Barry was. Anyway, we should get ready. Come on. I want to get that bonus.
Go over to your lockers, start gearing up. What kind of gear have you got? Any good stuff in there, or?
I mean, it's all for smashing and slashing. So Frankie's got it's a tactical sword cane is what it is, but flavor wise it's just like a blade.
So a tactical sword cane.
Yeah, but he doesn't use it to walk on. He just it's his stabbing weapon, and then he's got a bludgeoning weapon. He's got a war club, and then he's got a static arc pistol because get that arcing and that stun ability on the vermin.
Nice.
And then he's got a few other things, he's got a Lashunta temp weave and the jump jets because I love my jump jets, and then flares
jump
and
jets,
that sort of
that's
thing.
cool.
I like a bit of jump jets.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to add more serums of healing. Whoops.
Yeah, you get a daily allowance of 4 serums of healing a day.
Mark 1 or Mark 2?
Mark 1.
I bought a Mark 2.
If you spent the money yourself, you can spend your money on whatever, okay?
Thanks, Dad.
I'll turn this podcast around.
I have my regular gear that I've got. I don't really carry a melee weapon per se because I just use my entropic strike for damaging and stuff. And
you just slap dudes.
Yeah, always got a concealed weapon because Beamer was a refugee from Aslanti space, so he always kind of carries a weapon on him, and on that as well he actually has some stolen Aslanti trooper battle dress armor.
Oh geez, that's some good stuff too.
Yeah, so he kind of got that as he was fleeing.
Is it still that emeraldy green color, or is
no? He's completely repainted it. But it's kind of happy now. There's a sun on there and stuff like that. He's just happy to be here.
Yeah, there's a happy little sun. Yeah, there's an exterminator, a space slug with a cross through it.
Well, it's he was, it went from a pretty shit life as a slave in Aslanti Space to out here. So, in terms of his, gear that he might carry in his toolbox, also has a assault hammer for smashing vermin. And a scatter gun as well. So essentially a sawn-off shotgun.
There you go.
For blasting.
That's how you get that VPM up.
Yeah.
He's serious. He's serious about today. He really wants to get that bonus.
I'm coming for you, Frankie.
Oh, yeah, we are. And Frankie, jumps up on the bench, and he's punching the armor. He's like, yeah, get sight.
Yeah, get him. Ah.
So yeah, you guys gear up. Put on your armor, and you're able to turn on the environmental protection. So you're not as hot and sweaty as you could be. You head back down onto the street and over to you. It takes about 5 minutes to walk to the edge of the level into an access hatch that takes you into the walls and like under the floors and stuff of Absalom Station.
As we walk past the festival, the music gets louder.
Yeah, they're gearing up. There's a dude on the stage with like slapping some mean bass.
He's just
There's
a
drummer
roadie setting it up.
Yeah. He's like a guitar tech. There's a drummer that's just doing some time, and like they're just really jamming out on there. The food trucks are going. You see like the Jabraxi barbecue, the Yosoki home foods, Lashunta artisanal bakery.
Oh, that looks
They're really
expensive.
fancy. It's really just bread, right? But it's in a shape of a normal loaf, not like a square loaf you get.
But it's what you do with it.
Yeah, it's sourdough.
Oh man, yeah. There's bread, then there's sourdough, bro. Right.
Yeah, I know.
Do you?
I mean, bread is mostly air, right? A bit of gluten. I fucking love
Not my bread.
I do love bread.
If only it were better for you. Anyway, yeah, you guys head into the access panel and into the dripping, creaking, groaning, very steamy and hot. Yeah, into the access hatches and tunnels, maintenance areas of Absalom Station. Now, it's the holidays, right? And as much as you want to get this bonus, you feel like you've done a lot of good work up until this point. And the access tunnels, while they can be fairly dangerous at times, up here on level 47, not so much. It tends to just be like your basic vermin. Although there was that one time where you guys saw some Akata, which was pretty freaky because there's some dangerous things. But yeah, you walk around, probably walking around for 10 minutes, twisting and turning through these maintenance tunnels, and then you come upon a power slug, which isn't their real name. It's what you guys call them colloquially, but you know that they like crawl up into the cables and bite into them and suck the power out of it.
God.
What do you do?
Another PS. You want
All
this
right.
one?
All right, well let's just handle it like normal, okay? I'll go up to it. I'll hit it and you shoot it, okay?
Works for me.
All right. I'd like to move up to the slug and punch it.
It's pretty busy sucking down some power, so it doesn't see you coming. Roll to hit.
I kind of look back at Frankie, give him a nod. This shield comes out of my armor. It's like... and my fist charges up as I prepare to do the transfer of energy.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah, natty 1. I'm just thinking about those Vesk tacos.
You hit the wall next to it, and it notices you.
Ah! Oh, shoot it!
Oh, shit! And I rolled a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. And it falls off of the wall onto the floor in front of Beamer. And at this point, I will need you to roll for initiative.
All right.
Oh, shit!
I can't believe the first roll of the game was a natty 1.
Natty 20.
Oh,
No!
look at this guy. 17, 20. I just rolled a 4.
Jesus. Well, it rolled a 5, so
Oh, no.
Frankie Boyles, could you finish it off here? You going to get your VPM up?
He's always getting that VPM up. How far away from it am I?
You're probably only 20 feet.
So could I move up and draw my war club and...
Smack it? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yo, look out, Beamer! I got it! No, I don't! It's a 9 to hit.
That just misses, you dummy. It kind of squirms out of the way at the last second, and it goes to...
Actually,
Yeah.
Dan, my total was a 7. I just rolled
Well,
a 4 on the dice.
There you go. Well, okay then. You should have said that the first time. Beamer,
Sorry.
it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to Entropic Strike it. Oh, God. So that is a 22 to hit.
That is most definitely a hit.
Okay, there we go. So this is acid and bludgeoning damage. This is 1d4 plus 8. Nice. So that's a 2, so that's 10 points. 5 acid, 5 bludgeoning.
You just like strike down. There's this hot pink glow around your fist as you bring it down on top of this creature's where you think its brain is, and you punch straight through it. You hit the grate of the floor below, and it dies, shrivels
Oh,
up.
good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry about that first one. I was thinking about those Vesk tacos. I'm hungry. I probably should have gotten one on the way past.
Yo, Who knows how long it was sucking down that power? It was probably all energized. Look, don't worry.
Thanks, Frankie. So supportive.
So the thing you know about these is that when they get too close to death, if you don't kill them quick enough, they could explode. So you guys move on from this little encounter. Over the next 3 or 4 hours, come across a few of these creatures. I'm going to roll a couple of d6s, and on evens you lose, on an odd you lose 1 stamina point, on evens you lose 2.
Okay.
I'm going to roll for you individually. So for Frankie Boyles, you lose 1. I rolled a 5 on a d6. And for Beamer, that's a 6, so you lose 2. So over the course of the day, you guys are like fighting these slugs, killing them dead. Maybe some of them bite you, some of them explode. You lose a couple of stamina points.
Okay.
As you're walking around, like you go through different maintenance areas, climbing up ladders, steam like gets vented in your face a few times. There's little rest areas, tables and chairs set up in these little alcoves sort of things.
It's like in Daylight.
Yeah.
Remember the movie Daylight? Yeah, and they escape through the workers' old bunker
the
thing.
Tunnels.
Yeah.
Except this is in space, so there's no way you could do like what they do, like some maneuver where they explode the thing and they get sucked up with the air.
Yeah.
In that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the last ones escape. Everybody else like does the normal
Spoiler
escape.
alert. Yeah.
For Daylight? I mean, hey, it's a really good action movie. You should see it. But is it action?
Yeah, it's definitely action.
Yeah.
It's not action. It's like a
action rescue movie.
Yeah, it's a disaster rescue sort of movie.
Yeah, there you go. But with action.
Yeah. Is it? But there's no bad guys in it trying to shoot anyone.
No,
It's just the world. It's just entropy trying to kill you.
Yeah.
The universe is against Sylvester Stallone in Daylight.
Man,
Sorry, we're really
that's a
getting
good movie.
off topic here. And there's the punks at the start that steal the dude's briefcase in his car. Anyway, so you guys getting around, doing your job. Frankie, you probably got a VPN of like 3.8 at the moment. You think that if you really push the day, you could get it up to 4.1. But it just depends on what you come across and what's around, right? How far you travel out to the different areas within the walls and floors and ceiling of level 47. So then you're walking along, and I'll get you to roll some perception checks, boys.
17 for Frankie.
I was half reading a Daylight review. This guy really didn't like Daylight. I thought it was great. 9.
Beamer, you don't really hear much. You're too busy daydreaming about a Sylvester Stallone movie from 1997. But Frankie, you're tuned in your Yosoki ears. Like, you're scanning around trying to listen for more vermin to exterminate. But what you pick up, you could swear, you're not 100% sure where it's coming from, but you could swear that you could hear voices talking.
Whoa! And I like hold my war club up and just like stop him.
Yeah.
Stop
Hit
Beamer
him,
walking.
just hit him in the dick.
Sorry. Can you hear that? I swear I can hear voices. And I'm pretty sure them freaking PS don't talk none.
Nobody else should be down here. This is our zone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can I hear where it's coming from?
It's kind of echoey, and you can only just sort of hear murmuring. Like, probably in front of you, you can see that the network of tunnels branches off. It's a 4-way intersection up ahead. If you want to move forward a bit and see if you can, I don't know, roll again, see if you can determine where it's coming from.
Yeah. Frankie would like to do that.
Can I roll again now that he's pointed it out?
Sure. As you guys move ahead, maybe up to just where the crossways is.
11.
14.
You actually pick it up now, Beamer.
Yeah.
It's hard to discern because it's echoing. You think it could be coming from straight ahead or maybe to the left as you come up to this 4-way intersection.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Straight ahead.
Actually, Frankie's going to get his, just because we know we're not supposed to hear voices down here, Frankie's going to just have his arc pistol ready.
Frankie's ready to rock.
Very good. I mean, I would assume that you were walking around with it out anyway, you know what I mean? Like, you're always ready to rock down in the tunnels.
Oh, yeah, that's how you get that VPM high.
Exactly. You don't want to be caught unawares.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
I mean, there's shoot first. That's what I always say.
Oh, Frankie, hey guys.
Frankie, there's more to that. There's more to that saying. Shoot first.
No questions.
Yeah, so as you move ahead, like it seems like you can actually hear words now. It's not just murmuring. You hear like some really high-pitched voices talking back and then a lower-pitched voice speaking to them. You go forward like another, 40 feet, 50 feet, come up to another T intersection. And as you get to the corner, you can clearly hear people talking.
What are they
What happens
saying?
next, guys?
Who would be better at peering around a corner? Probably Beamer.
Stretchy neck.
Yeah.
I stretch my neck around the corner,
just an
Scooby-Doo
eye.
style.
Just an eye stretches out around the corner. Woo!
Gross.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
And you see up ahead, it's pretty dark. It's dim light, yellowy orange sort of lights that go up and down these hallways. You can see the silhouettes of some shorter creatures huddled up against the wall, and you see a taller person behind them that seems to be like talking to them. Not seems to be. That's fucking talking to them. I hate you always want to be sort of vague as a DM.
Yeah.
There's a dude standing behind them talking to them.
Yeah, I tell Frankie, these guys shouldn't be here. We should probably tell them to move on.
Yeah. Do you think they may be working for the Festicon event?
Could be. There's been a bit of stuff going on recently. Come on, let's go tell them off.
Yeah, okay.
We walk around the corner. Hey, fellas.
Frankie's got like a tough guy walk that he puts on.
Yeah.
Chest out, shoulders back. Yeah.
We're walking next to each other. So, hey, fellas, how's it going?
Ah!
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to startle you. A little bit jumpy today, huh?
And as you walk up, you can see 4 goblins huddled around. One of them at the back seems to be working on something on the wall. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, well, I don't think you should be either. Who are you? Sorry.
Oh, we're maintenance people. We're down here doing work for Absalom Station. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's what we do. What branch are you from?
Which branch? The Absalom Station maintenance guys.
Oh, well, that sounds kind of made up.
ASMG?
Yeah.
No, we don't. Everyone knows the acronyms spell some stupid word.
Yeah.
All right, smart guy. I don't know me letters or anything. I'm a maintenance guy.
Oh. Wow, he didn't even pass the literacy test. Well, I guess being a goblin, like maybe there's make some extra allowances for them.
Oh, that's racist.
What?
Yeah, that's racist. You hear them all like start piping up in the back. That's right. We're goblins. We know things.
Look, sorry, it's just an observation. That's all. Can I sense motive on these guys?
Sure.
Obviously, Tom the player knows that these guys are fucking.
I mean, I'd also like to. I mean, it sounds full dodgy.
Roll some
17.
sense motive.
A 25.
Fuck. So rolled a natty 17.
Oh, goblin bluff.
Yeah,
I've
like
got
a
a
plus
feeling-
13 to bluff or something.
Beamer is gonna. Oh no! They don't have any bonus to bluff. That's just what did you roll, a 17?
17, yeah.
You were a little. Maybe they are maintenance guys because you see the guy at the back working on something, and then you're like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that. These dudes aren't maintenance guys. And
Yeah.
Frankie, you're like, you just see straight through it. Like, since when does Absalom Station hire goblins?
And like while they've been like, as soon as they said that ASMG was the way they work for, I've got like my little personal device out and I'm like flicking through and I'm like, there's no department called ASMG. Who sent you down here?
Oh, it was Barry.
Barry? He retired like 9 years ago.
Well, it was Barry. He sent us down here.
Sure.
They kind of turn and look at each other, and then they look back at the tall figure in the background. Roll me some perception checks real quick. You can't quite see. He's sort of in shadow.
14.
20.
So from your angle, you can't really see much, Beamer, but Frankie, you notice there's some Lashunta antennae sticking up out of his head. It's like he notices you looking at him, and he just takes a step back, and he says, "What are you doing, you fools? Just kill them!"
What?
And then you hear him run off down a hallway.
Do we also see him run off down the hallway?
Well,
he appears to?
No, he Sorry. He steps back out of view, and then you hear footsteps running off into the distance after he says that. Yeah.
I think he's
Sorry.
running. I can hear the footsteps.
Ting, 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 ting,
I can't be
ting.
sure
Oh,
because
the
I didn't
great-
see.
Did he say kill them? Like, was he referring to some vermin or something? Or
I think we're the vermin.
And then
Oh.
you see the goblins all look at each other, and then they look at the one at the back working on something, and he says, "Yeah, kill him!" And there's 3 of them standing there in front of you. One of them's closer to you. He's already got a dog slicer out, and the other 2 just open fire. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
oh, 16 for initiative here.
14.
As these shots ring out, you can see that the one that said, "Yeah, kill him," at the back, he continues working on something on the wall. And Frankie, it's your turn.
Okay, so Frankie, how far away from them am I at the moment?
Oh, sorry. Let's take it to the map, shall we? I was looking at the map and I forgot to take you guys to the map.
Mappity
I would
map.
like to be taken to the map.
Map it up. Map that shit up.
Map City.
Map City.
Here we
bitch.
are.
Map
We're
City,
down in the
bitch.
maintenance tunnels. There's cables and shit running on the walls. There's pipes and stuff on the ceiling. Metal floors. Things are dripping. Things are dropping. And there's 3 goblins standing in front of Frankie and Beamer, who are standing side by side about 25 feet away. Frankie, what happens next?
Frankie's, obviously because there's 4 of them, he's not going to get too close. So, all right, so I'm going to use trick attack. So I've got my arc pistol ready to go.
Yep.
So I still get a move. So if I wanted to move backwards slightly,
Well, you can move up to your speed as part of a trick attack.
Yep.
Or you can move as normal and then attack, but you don't get to trick attack in that circumstance.
yeah. All right, so I'm going to move back to here. So I move back the direction we came from,
20 feet.
20 feet, which puts me right on the edge of the range of my static arc pistol.
Very good.
Okay, Frankie's going to fire his static arc pistol as his trick attack, as part of his trick attack.
Sure. What's the range on an arc pistol?
50 feet.
On
On the first guy, the closest guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
The dude who's brandishing the dog slicer.
Yeah. So I rolled a 12.
Total?
Total is 18.
Yeah. Hit. Zap.
Sweet. So the trick attack damage is 5, and the arc pistol damage is 4.
So 9 points of damage. Tell me what happens to this goblin.
Oh, the arc pistol, it fires, and because it's like right on the edge of its range, you see it like it blasts a hole through him and then fizzles out before it hits the guys behind him.
Very good.
It basically, yeah, his abdomen has a massive hole, like, and he just falls to the ground, sizzling.
There's like little arcs of electricity going over him like Luke Skywalker in the throne room. And he falls down,
Yeah.
sizzling to death. And Beamer, we move to you. You've just seen a goblin get zapped to death, literally. What happens next?
Okay.
And Frankie yells out, he goes, "Yo, they're just large vermin."
Just about. That's racist. Who's the racist one now, guys? Still Burzin, apparently.
Okay, so there are 3 of these goblins left. That one was clearly wielding a dog slicer. What about
Sure
the other
was.
ones? What kind of are they? What are they wielding?
The other one's pointing goblin pistols at you.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to move my speed 30 feet directly towards these guys.
Yep.
And as a part of that move action, draw out my azimuth laser pistol
Sure.
and take a shot at the one who's directly in front of me.
I like it.
Right. I couldn't quite move up to melee range because I only have 30 feet of movement. Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, so that is 4 points of damage.
Ooh. Ah! That hurt!
It's
Still
more where
up.
that came from.
Well, we've got a save for you!
Try me.
He's going to move up to you, drawing his dog slicer,
Yeah.
and he's going to try and slice you up.
This is more my speed.
It's a 9 to hit.
Oh, clangs off the power shield.
How tall is Beamer?
Beamer's pretty tall. I think he's like 7 feet tall or something.
Yeah, so like this 3 foot tall goblin just like runs up to you and just slashes at your stomach.
Yeah.
He tries to shiv you with his dog slicer and gets no purchase whatsoever.
Oh, I'm from the Aslanti streets. You're gonna have to do better than that.
I'm from space streets. Shut up.
That's not even a place.
And the other one, he's going to level his pistol at Frankie and fire.
Frankie, watch out!
Oh, that's not going to hit for another 9.
Can't get me.
He's wily.
He points it directly at you, but it seems to just shoot off at a weird angle because he's using an unstable junk laser. It's like the crystal in it is refracting it at the wrong angle.
I love that. On like a crit fail, don't they turn into a grenade?
It can explode or something, yeah.
Yeah.
We move back to the top of the round, and you see the goblin at the back working feverishly on something attached to the wall.
Hey, stop that!
And as he does, something lights up. He's now underlit by this red light, and you see him smile.
Turn those lights off.
No! Frankie,
Oh.
it's your turn. What happens next?
Frankie's going to charge up this hallway just slightly. He's going to move 25 feet closer, back down the hallway. He's going to take aim at the second gobbo.
Yep.
I am going to roll a trick attack. I have a plus 17 to stealth when I'm doing trick attack.
Fucking hell. Sure.
What are you, a ghost operative?
Yeah, I am a ghost operative.
He really sneaks up on those fucking vermin, right? They don't see him coming.
30 stealth for the trick attack, so the
Sure.
trick attack succeeds.
Uh-huh.
His truck.
You fucking disappear.
And the
Oh
goblin's
god,
like,
Frankie, where'd you go?
What?
The goblin's like, where'd he go? I can't see him anymore. I've got dark vision and everything.
So I rolled a 16 to hit.
Hit.
And... Oh, yeah. 11
damage.
11 points of damage.
Fucking what happens to this one, Balti?
Same thing again. But because I'm a bit closer, the arc that comes out of the pistol, it almost gets to the next guy as it goes straight through this gobbo again.
It hits the walls and arcing off the walls. He's just like, and his head pops inside of the
Oh god.
the glass dome he's got for his helmet, the fishbowl.
It's the Green Mile scene. He's like,
No, that's too dark.
That's too real.
It's more like something out of The Boys, because people just seem to explode in that show. You know what
There's
I mean?
a lot of exploding.
I don't get it. Everyone's powers in that show just makes people explode. They don't get burnt or
so
things
good.
cut off. They just get exploded.
Yep. No, they
Fun.
get things cut off.
Yeah, and then explode. Good job, Frankie. Beamer, you see another one of these things get electrocuted. What do you do?
I smile at the goblin who came up to me. All right. Holster my weapon. Are you ready?
No!
And I punch him. Oh yeah, that's going to be a 23.
Yep.
Here's how we do it in Aslanti space. This is my entropic strikes. This is a d4 plus 8, so I think no matter what, he's probably going to die. That's going to be 11 points of damage as I just boom.
Yeah, so you plant your feet, bring one foot back, and then as you rocket that foot towards him, you just punt him down the hallway.
Now you, we told you to stop that.
Cool. And we move to the next space goblin, the one that was working on the thing on the wall next to him. And he turns to Beamer and he says, "You killed all my friends. Now I'm going to kill you, Longshanks."
Try it, Tiny.
He is going to... What's he got on him? Let's see what he's got, guys.
Yeah, I recommend he doesn't get into melee contact with me. It will be quite disastrous.
Yeah, he turns to you and he just starts cackling. And he gets higher and higher in pitch. And I'm going to need Beamer to roll a will save.
All right. Oh, that's cute. Will save. My worst save. It's only a +1, and I rolled a 1.
Oh!
I've got some reactions ready for this, though.
So as Beamer hears this, he it gets into his head a little bit. It becomes a little unsettled, and he's now on edge.
Is that a condition?
You're now off target for 1d4 rounds.
Oh, that's a -2 to my attack rolls.
That's for 2 rounds. You're off
rounds.
target. And he's going to take a step to the right, so he's in line with Beamer. So he'd have a little bit of cover from Frankie Boyles. And Frankie Boyles, it's your turn.
Frankie's going to move up again to negate the cover.
Sure. Where are you moving up to?
He's going to move to in between the two crispy corpses.
Yeah, he steps over the first singed body, stands over the second.
but he did it like a ghost. Well, that's what the attempt is.
Roll the stealth check.
Roll another stealth check.
This is going to be a 22. Would you roll like a 37?
32.
Yeah, sure. Okay, very good. Fucking like Starfinder DCs. People complain about them, and it's like your skills are so ridiculous. Anyway,
21 to hit.
that is a hit.
Presumably.
Yep.
Oh, mate. Max roll.
Oh,
16
16
points of damage.
Ah!
The arc pistol, like, it's like vibrating in my hand as it like,
Yeah, it kind of charges up almost. Yeah.
and I like hold it there. And I'm like, I don't know why this guy was laughing before. He's done. He's done. It's nothing. It's nothing. And then presumably he explodes.
You're nothing. He's not dead. He takes that
What?
hit. He takes it like a champ and just like looks at you.
What?
He says, "The devourer will consume us all."
Man, I wasn't ready for that one.
And Beamer, off target, on edge from this weird cackling screechy laugh. What do you do? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so I am going to charge.
Charge it up.
Because charging will actually get me an entropy point. So I am going to charge and make my melee attack at the end of it. So I charge right up to this guy, moving at least 10 feet in order to do so. Gain an entropy point, and I am going to attack.
Swing away. Come on, give me a natty one.
Oh, I think that... I couldn't tell if that was a crack or not. I'll just... I don't think it was. So that's... Yeah, 13.
That's a miss. He deftly like ducks out of the way as you swing. You swing a little high.
No. He's sneaky, this one. Get him, Frankie.
Well, it's my turn now, so how about you have some of this? As he draws the dog slicer and slashes at you for a 19 versus KAC.
No thanks.
Ah, you guys,
actually,
you with
I
your
just wanted
fucking
to say that.
Aslanti armor, you jerk.
Yeah, KSC 21. No.
I'm usually much better at this.
That's okay. We all have off days.
He's going to take a 5-foot step back to try and start getting away and getting down the hall.
I am going to activate Step Up as a reaction.
No!
When an adjacent foe takes a guarded step away, I can take my own guarded step.
Look at that. How do you like
not
me
so
now?
fast.
Not without the magic word. Frankie Boyles, you've just seen this thing try to get away. Beamer's stepped up like a mad dog. I mean, you know he could do it because you've been working with him for years, but what happens next?
I'm going to move my full movement speed. So I'm aiming to move 40 feet. So that would take me, it's 20 feet to get beside this guy. And then, so I'll be able to get 15 feet past him.
Pretty far behind him, yep.
Presumably, because I'm moving through a threatened space, is tumbling a thing I can do through there to avoid attack of opportunity?
Well, yeah, you can try to tumble through.
I'm going to do that then. So I'm going to move my full movement speed.
Tumbling is a move action, and you move at half speed. The DC to move through an opponent's threatened area is 15 plus 1.5 times their CR.
Oh, so I can only move half speed. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, I'd be right next to him. No, that's dumb. Okay. I'm going to move up to just off Beamer's shoulder.
Just take the attack of opportunity. You'll be fine. What are you, a man or a mouse?
Fine, I will.
Or both?
Fine. That's racist.
You're not vermin, are you?
All right, so I'm going to move my full movement speed, so I move 15 feet past.
He attacks. Give me that
This,
natty 20.
this
It's a natty
jerk-off.
1. It's a natty 1. He goes to slash at you, and as you move past him, you knock the dog slicer out of his hand, and it clatters to the floor. Oh, no!
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Sick. And because I'm trick attacking now, does he even know what's happened?
Like, he goes to slice out, and the darkness seems to hit his dog slicer out of his hand, and you disappear from
24.
sight. That's a hit.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's
that
for
was
the
my
trick.
stealth roll.
Or that just gets him.
Nah, 9 to hit.
Even against his flat-footed AC, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Beamer, you've got an unarmed goblin in front of you. You gonna punt him away like you did the other one?
I can enhance my entropic strike as a move action.
Ooh! So the pink glow gets bigger and brighter.
Yeah. So essentially, for each point that I expend. Hang on. Is this guy a significant enemy?
I'd say he would be. He's CR2.
Okay. Well, I have. That meant at the beginning of combat, I actually got one. an entropic point. So I have 2, and I'm going to use them both.
Oh,
so I'm
here
going to
we
be
go.
adding 2d4 to this. So it's going to be
Here's some
3d4
mechanics.
if I hit. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, you're in big trouble now, buddy. Last chance. We can take you in if you want.
Devourer consumes us all!
Okay.
He like levels a pistol at you.
So I've still got my debilitating thing on. So it's going to be an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Excellent. Okay. Let's get ready for some damage. 3d4. As I charge up my fist. So that's going to be 17 points of damage.
Tell me what happens.
The strike just like boom, just like punches through his chest, just like
Like in Kung Pao, you punch a hole out of his body. Yeah.
yeah, and then I just pull it back through as he drops down and say, "Well, looks like you'll be seeing the Devourer pretty soon there."
He just falls over backwards. His feet kick up, fall back down again, and we're out of combat.
Whoa. Where the hell were those guys? Where'd that other guy go? Can you see him?
Nah, he disappeared before we had a chance to see where he was going, I reckon. Can we tell which way he went?
He ran down to the south. So there's the hallway continues past where you fought these guys. There's a little room off to the north that you could see into now. It's like one of these areas that the maintenance guys can take a tea break in. And then there's another hallway off on the other side, and then there's a long hallway to the south, or corridor, if you will.
Before we move anywhere, can we check these guys if they have anything either useful and or informative on them?
Well, before we do that, this guy was messing with something. Can we see what he was messing with?
Yeah, so you walk over, and there's some kind of like junk contraption attached to the wall there that has like a red display on it. And it looks like he was either programming something or like attaching in. There's like wires coming out all over the place. Like, roll me a goblin knowledge check. Has anyone got engineering? Roll an engineering check. All life science.
I will do engineering.
I'll roll a life science.
Engineering is going to be 16.
13 for life science.
Yeah, so you're good at stealth, but you don't know shit about shit, Frankie Boyles.
I can see when a vermin's dead and when it's alive.
That's it. I knows what I knows. You both know enough about goblins to know that like they're pretty good at tinkering with stuff. They're somehow able to make things work that kind of defies logic and physics, but they're able to like jury rig stuff and get it to work. So this thing, there's this contraption. It's got a red LED screen. It's probably like a foot by half a foot long and wide. It's like a box, and it's just got fucking wires and stuff, a few pipes all over it. If you had to put a word to it, you would say it probably looks like some kind of explosive, but you don't actually know what it is.
Okay.
It's got a picture of the symbol of the Devourer, which is kind of looks like a donut.
That's making me hungry. I'm thinking about that. Okay. So maybe we should call this in. I don't know what this thing is. It looks kind of dangerous, though.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Who do we call?
Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Well,
I assume we can probably just call the boss and they'll know who to call. I've never seen anything like this before. Those guys have anything on them?
Yeah. Can we check the bodies?
Yeah, so you check the bodies. They've got junk lasers, dog slicers. They've all got a little like necklace with the symbol of the Devourer on it, but they don't seem to have anything else that's of use to you right now. They don't have like a note on them or a journal that's like, today I joined the cult of the Devourer and this is our evil
Dear
plan.
But from what we're seeing, what we're finding in the symbol and stuff, it does feel like we're seeing some sort of cult, plus what they were saying.
Oh yeah, like roll a culture check.
Yeah, 26.
Cheeky 26. I don't have culture.
You uncultured swine. So yeah, with a 26, culture Devourer.
Would the Devourer be my current mark, given that it's now might become our focus?
The god.
I'm just cheekily trying to get an even better roll.
So with a 26, you know that the cult of the Devourer is a fairly widespread cult, which is essentially, its purpose is to bring down civilization, if not life itself, which is essentially the purpose of the Devourer the god. It's represented by sort of like a donut, but most people recognize that as like a symbol of a black hole sort of thing, or a quasar. And they're really bad news. So you would have heard him say the Devourer will consume us all, and you probably had like a little inkling in the back of your mind but now that you really think about it, you recognize that it's some pretty bad news. Like, they essentially just like destruction for destruction's sake sort of stuff.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yo, these Devourer guys, they're no good, man. They're basically, the harbinger of death incarnate, want to destroy life. This is, I would presume this device is no good. This is definitely something that's going to be trying to destroy life or civilization, so...
Well, that doesn't sound like the Festicon spirit.
No, certainly not.
It's the opposite of the Festicon spirit.
Oh. Well, yeah, I think we should definitely phone it in then.
I'm gonna call Raylene.
Eradication Ray.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get on the comms. Hello, this is Eradication Ray.
Yo, Ray, we firstly, VPM is up, and like, if you saw the vermin we're taking out down here, whew. Anyway, enough of that.
Oh, well, I do declare, it sounds like you'll be getting your bonus.
Yeah, you'll see the numbers and you'll be like, whew. Anyway, we've run into some cultists down here.
Cultists, you say?
Yeah, Devourer, you heard of them?
Oh, that doesn't sound very nice at all.
Yeah, they attacked us. There was another guy who like disappeared somewhere. He didn't want to stick around. I don't blame him. But basically,
okay.
we got 4 corpses down here. They're sizzling. They got holes punched through them. The standard stuff. And they were attaching some sort of device to like the structure down here, and it's got a red display. And things with red displays are never good news.
Oh no, that's never good news. Well, I'd say, why don't y'all come on back here and we'll see if we can work this out, and I'll call it in to some of the authorities.
Sounds good.
But what do you say? You're only halfway through your shift. If you want to get your bonus, maybe you should take out some more vermin.
If we go based on mass alone, we got a couple 100 kilos worth of vermin here.
Oh, Frankie, we don't do it on mass. It's on units.
I know. Size don't matter. You always tell me this. I know, Raylene.
As a Yosoki and as a dwarf myself, no, size does not matter.
Okay, well, we'll keep going in, but we'll ping the location so that you guys can send, proper authorities to come check it out.
I'll get someone to check it out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Signing off, Eradication Ray. Bloop.
I didn't think we'd get off the shift that early, but hey, look, I'll ping the location. They'll send someone down. I think we should go after this guy, though. It's we can't wait. Took us a good couple hours to get down here already.
I agree.
And so you said this guy went to the south, yeah?
Star Raiders is an Arcane Focus Network production. Be sure to rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You'd be amazed how much it helps us spread the word. Looking for more adventure? Head to arcanefocusnetwork.com.